another nice day, a bit breezy. On my computer it said rain later. But I think they got that totally wrong. We shall see. Where am I going? After yesterday's visit to Lytham and seeing lovely Sarah, almost bumping into her, I'm going back to the same area because tonight it's a Monday St. Anne's bike meet, of course. And because I've not been for ages, I'll go and have a look. As I'm in no particular rush, I thought, should I go the countryside way again? Bit of a pain yesterday, but only because I was in a... Well, I thought I was in a rush. I thought I might miss the event. The roads were so chocker, but it should be back to normal today. So, a nice low-speed tootle. And it's so bumpy. Although I should be okay with that anti-puncture gel in my tyres. I said to Sarah on Twitter, if you're still in the area tomorrow, meaning today, then there's a motorbike meet with at least 200 bikes, some of them classics, that's worth a visit. When you shall be going home, would that do at Lytham just be a job, because there are lots of items for sale. She works for an auctioneer's now. Looking for buying cars to sell on, or prospective people to put their cars in an auction. Anyway, we'll see, won't we? I thought I'd have a look at that diner again up at Bispam. I mean, where else is there to stop where you can keep an eye on your bike? And having a meal there means I don't have to have one at the seafarers, you see. I won't mind a look round the shops, because by the time you get to St. Anne's for the bike meet, they're all closed. I like looking around them charity shops. I brought my bag with me, just in case there's a bargain to be bagged. Oh, it's going hazy. Let's have a look over the court, because you can see Blackpool from the junction at the end of here. Theoretically, the sea breezy should blow all the mist away. Just been down to Aldi, bought a new drill, $42.99, but my other Aldi drill failed. I've got 25 quid on me. The meal won't be that much, will it? I rang my mum to see how she was, and I said I might just take a drink and a pie in a bag instead of paying through the nose at cafes, but I've not done. Maybe you should start getting into that habit. Take a butty or a snack with you. Save on faffing about. I think parking at St. Anne's is a charge, but if you're there before 6 PM, I'm not sure what the deal is. I even thought of going to that Chinese. That's another option if it's open. The St. Anne's Chinese. Oh yeah, I can just about see the tower. Yeah, the bloody battery packed up yesterday. The little charger I have isn't actually for them, it's for my old Pentax camera. and sometimes it doesn't light up. So the bloody battery failed. There were some classic cars on the motorway as well. How annoying. You know, it conked out when I just entered the motorway. You don't realise that you can't hear the bleeping at speed. Cafe Royal shut, and another long unnecessary bloody journey. I think I'll try that Bispham kitchen. See if I'm still recording. Well, just missed that tram. It's a pity. There's one coming up. I just come out of that cafe, very nice inside. Better than the other one. The lady was from Venezuela. I said, the other shut down? Yes. I said, oh, why? Because no one wanted to work there. I said, oh dear. And I just thought I'd have a look at the sea. Looks like the tide's in. Yeah, I got baked spud and it was leathery again. So I've got the old chef to work at that. It said something about the same business. I think they call this the cliffs side of Blackpool. Is that fenced off down there? Can you walk the entire length? There's some old postcards of this end. That would be a bit dangerous for kids to play on. Yeah, imagine tumbling down there and banging your head. I wonder if that boating pool's still here. Used to be some little motorboats when we were little. Some were up this end, up north. Anyway, so my cafe's closed and the one opposite. Very nice inside, nice decor, and a new thick carpet, but I should have got pie and chips or something. I missed the bloody tram again. Still, them modern ones aren't very interesting, are they? It's a nice like deco style building, isn't it, with the seahorses on. Some 1920s music as well. Although it was like deco of the 30s. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, aren't you black and white cat? Queen's Mansions, luxury holiday apartments. 5-star rated, Princess Suite apartment. For those wanting to make their stay extra special. Empress Suites. Queen Suite, Elizabeth Suite. No prices. Traditional Italian ice cream. There's cherry cheesecake in this. What's it called? Bispham Kitchen. So ice cream bar upstairs there. Is that also closed? I'm going to film a bit more in here, but when it came to eating my cherry cheesecake, no spoon. I said, your spoon is on your plate. I said, no, it isn't. They not bring? I said, no. Right, well, by the time I've got down south, I might stop at that little fountain and have a look on the waterfall. Oh, Enchanted Gifts, not a charity shop. See, seahorse again. $12.99. I've never liked Buddhas, something spooky about them. Biplane, £35. Yeah, I've seen a few of them. You get a Spitfire, also made of tin, probably in China. Oh well, so much for me late dinner. Glass of Coca-Cola, cherry cheesecake. I didn't get salad, I got chips. Nice colour. I got chips with my baked spud and prawns with rosemary sauce. Total £12 something. And I just asked for a fiver back from 20. I said, oh, thank you very much. Actually, it's a chip after, aren't you? I've left one of the skins off the baked spud because it was leathery. I just couldn't chew it. I almost choked in there. Okay, I had my Coca-Cola to fall back on. Fall back on. Not fasten my bloody helmet. Imagine if that was a Chinese, you know. You don't think it'd be a lot better, a proper Chinese restaurant. The Chinese should have took it over. They not bring. Oh, Steve. Swear I left me a dish lock on them to. some grease in there last night. 65 miles, so it is roughly 30 miles. I spent 5 miles getting up this end via a strange route. Right, well, hopefully the promenade won't be congested like yesterday, seeing as it's a Monday. My alternative is the chewer baked spud anyway. Pie, peas and chips, lots of gravy. I'm going to have to broaden my horizons. I've always admired that. Imagine if you won that big lottery. It used to be a retired fisherman sailor's home, you know, Admiral Point. I don't know what it is now. Oh, tram, yeah, tram, new tram. Where are all the vintage ones? That is a question. It's only yesterday, even though I thought they'd come out on a weekend, you see, and obviously not. Yeah, I might be clearing my throat a lot when you're bloody choking. You know, when it's stuck in back of your throat. And I was coughing, grabbed my Coca-Cola and managed to get it down. Leathery. What does that suggest? And you can tell when the potatoes have been stored. You know, if it's been cooked and then you warm it up in the microwave. I think that's what they do. And it crystallises the spuds, doesn't it? I said baked spuds, he says, pardon. They mustn't understand what spud means in Venezuela. Venezuela. And what's that mean? Nobody went to work there. At the Cafe Royal, why? Peanut pay, bad condition, ignorant boss. I've always liked this, the cliffs, not elegant, Victorian elegance. With a crap sign, I bet Harley could make them a better sign, more in keeping with the style of the hotel. Cliffs, it's just called the Cliffs. The Gin, yeah, there was an old pub here on this, this junction. They knocked it down and created a roundabout. Got some old postcards. I've got about 30, none of them were over £2, and it says unused or used, but I prefer the used ones with the messages on and the stamps. If you had the stamps ripped off, I wouldn't buy them. Loads on eBay. Little slices of history from over 100 25 years ago or so. See, coach to a hotel, is that the coach's own hotel? Blue Waters. That's what your mum and Ernie should be doing. You know what I feel like doing? I was just thinking about it when I eat my baked spud. When they're not on strike, when the trains aren't on strike, bring my mum on the train. And we both have a day out in Blackpool. Although she won't be able to walk very far, but neither would I. Treat her to one of those horse-drawn pumpkin coaches down the prom. Have a look round the waxworks, have a laugh. Go on the pleasure beach. Go on the Alice in Wonderland ride. Instead, she's sat at home doing her potted plants. Another lovely day wasted. Right, down the promenade, sent a homeless person asleep, bloody no. All these hotels, half of them empty and there's someone homeless. It makes you wonder though, could they not work in a hotel, cleaning staff, and have a subsidised room and do it that way? If I'd have come on the train, I'll have been coming down here, because that leads to the train station on the left here. That's the Wetherspoons, the counting house. Bogs upstairs. Oh yes, I never noticed the little Yates there before. Feldman's Arcade, can you see? I like looking at all those things up above. The old advertisements for what they once were. And if it's carved in the stone, it must have been called that when they were built. Feldman's Arcade. Not Marty Feldman. Tower again, tower. Not a right good view that though, is it? No, that's better. Tower, tower. A clear view of the tower. Tower, tower. Better view of the tower. Tower. They're the real ones, aren't they? Joe Pasquale, Bucks Fizz, without that miserable one that spoilt it all for him. There's one that refuses to have anything to do with the other three. What was he called? They kicked her out though, didn't she? That lovely Jay Ashton. She got replaced, so they've always had little falling out dudes, like a lot of groups too. So we turned off at Coral Island before. Could I have 2 weeks holiday here? When we're a little 1 week were enough. Exhausting. Always used to sleep well because we've been running about on the beach all day. Free, that pleased me dad because it was free. You could understand him though. Give us a pile of 10p's in their little clutching hands. And it didn't last 2 minutes on the penny slots and yet £1. In the early 70s you're probably only on not much more an hour. Golden Mile Amusement. I think my mum would like a ride in a pumpkin coach. They'd be very expensive. Star Trek, open daily, closed 5 years ago. Central Pier, like I said yesterday, newly restored and rebuilt. Big wheel, or not so big wheel. It seems a lot bigger because it's on the pier. I mean, the pier is 50 foot up, isn't it? Indicate Albert. Candyland, fish and chips, fish and chips. Coffee House Bar Grill, fish and chips, Captain's Table, Silcox, something Palace, so it fell off. Donut Hut, fish and chips, amusements, ice cream, we got it, bingo, cut price rock, donuts, sticky chocolates, karaoke bar, burgers, fish and chips, Blackpool Rock, gifts, fish and chips. Oh, that's what Ian meant then. Fish and chips, or every other shop. Fish and chips. Well, why not? Turning round the pumpkin. Should I ask my mum if she fancies a day out at Blackpool? They're relying on that miserable old fight. £3.95 a pint at the Manchester. There were bouncers on door when I went there with a mate of mine, Brian, that's no longer with us. Went in and one of the bouncers were a tall, youngish bloke. Hey, you're tall, can you fight? And I told a mate I used to work with, who used to be a bouncer, it's how pathetic. It makes you a lot more professional than that. I suppose there's bad apples in every profession. New Promenade, that was on 4 in a bed, I don't think they won. That little guest house. What's happened? Sugar, sugar, Romany Gypsy. Oh, sugar, sugar, do, 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 do. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Oh, honey, do, 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 do. Oh, sugar, sugar. Yeah, Lindeen. As I keep saying, Mum and Dad enjoyed lots of holidays there. I'm sure it went bust. I walk on the wireless side, said something about it had closed down. And now it's open again. All look very quiet, don't you? Royal Carlton, I think I went in there for a drink once, just stopping off. Very nice. That's on. We have the same idea as me. Line it all with fake grass on the decking. Nice comfy seats. See, closed, the H is closed, why? Fish and chips! Fish and chips! That's where Brooks Collectibles is, can you see? Is that open? Toy museum upstairs and interesting gifts in the rest of the shop. It's the big one running. What's going on? Is everything bloody closed? It's like a ghost town. Rail strike's not on today, even. You think we're loads of day trippers in this summer season. That's an interesting shop. Fantastic gifts. They sell air rifles at the back and replica Western stuff and what have you. Oh, Beach Market's closed. My mate that sells clothes for the larger person. Not that I need any more shirts. I got a paisley short sleeve shirt last summer with Alan and Wendy, and I've not worn it yet. So, why is the big man not running? Why? Why? What's going on? Is the Pleasure Beach even open? All the little stalls are closed. All them are meant to be food and little stalls. You know, knock 3 things down with a coconut. Going on? This town is nothing but a ghost town. All the places are being closed down. The people just not come here anymore. I'm going to get my mum a souvenir and ask her about coming on the train, but last souvenir I got was a nice 3D picture of days gone by. You're meant to be the 1950s. A 3D picture of the promenade, old tramp, Teddy boy with his girl, kids playing on the beach. Ah, so yeah, nice, isn't it? Well, it's only £4.99 I think. And she gave it to the bloody charity shop. I said, you meant to put it on the wall in the kitchen, because I got her some Elvis ones earlier. So whatever you buy, she tends to give away if she's not right keen. You see, Crescent, looks a bit full today. Oh, space there. That's where I recommend if you're on the bikes, park up there, free. Less chance of your bike being molested because it's quiet down here. Look at that old palm house and solarium. Looks like that's closed. I'll have a look down here just to show you. See if there's any gaps. See, 2 bikes there, easy. Or 3 bikes even, here and Mandy me. 2 bikes there. 2 bikes there. Dozen bikes there, see what I mean? Why does it show a car and not a motorbike? 2 bikes there, 3 bikes, 2 bikes. So, these crescents, if you're going to go to the pleasure beach, you see, private property in that garden, well, it's a bit dilapidated for private. See, here, bikes. It's a secret, you see, I don't have to tell anyone. Normally I go for a look at the sea, but because it's a bit of a grot spot down there, no point bothering. St. Anne's is a lot nicer go for a nice long walk on the beach. 4:45. The bikes will start coming about 5:30. Yeah, my nose are running in that little restaurant cafe place. And now my nose is tickling. Yeah, green light, make 'em wait. Bloody hell, is this a repeat of yesterday? Busy. They're going the wrong way. That's more free family fun, playing on the sand dunes and yet, who is there? Nobody. Nobody. Imagine fun kids will have, running up and down them hills. See a couple there. Fucking hell, fine. You sit depth of that bloody hole, right round a little silly bloody utility valve, I expect it was. Should go back and get a shot of that. I might be able to get a still of it. I'm surprised Wallace didn't fly off with the impact. This is a bumpy road. Should have resurfaced it, but they don't even the bloody bumps out, as I've said before. They just resurface it over the top of the bloody bumps. She's enjoying a bit of a sun tan, isn't she? Sun bathe. Bump, bump, bump. So if you've never been to this bike meet before, I told Sarah what's it, the road is directly opposite the pier, and there's only one pier, so you can't miss it. A bit early yet, so I want to look at that nice little area with the waterfall. Don't go jumping waterfall, please keep to the lake, 'cause if you jump waterfall, you're gonna make mistakes. Is that not running? That Victorian, oh yeah, just about Victorian fountain. That one's not going. It's a drinking fountain, isn't it? That's why. Right. After the little bridge, this is a little putting green. There's a little bridge, and then the water begins. Water features. Right, bridge. Oh, water feature, little fountain. And it's running good. It's a funny colour. Have they put something in the water, I wonder? Let's check it's still recording. Yes, I don't need to change the battery yet. These are nice, aren't they? Apartments, retirement apartments. Oh, then what are them? Geese, white ducks, geese, ganders, I don't know. And a funny colour. Any fish visible? Oh, must be some fish, because see the surface is breaking. I've always said I should bring food, fish food for here. If you're going out on the countryside, a bunch of grapes and some apples if you see any horses, or I bet cows would like an apple. Let's get behind you before they do. Isn't that nice? That lovely. A little grotto. Oh, look at that. Like a big carp, isn't it? In the grot spots. Must be oxygenated, because that waterfall will be a churning action, gets oxygen in the water, doesn't it? Well, if Sarah's here, has she gone home? Was it a job or was it a week's holiday? See, if we're hand in hand with Sarah now, could do this big circular route in the grotto. In the grotto, in the grotto, Could have gone on the pleasure beach if it was open. The sun's in the wrong position. I should be walking the other way, shouldn't I? Sunny here. See, I've no food, have I? Sorry. They say you shouldn't feed ducks bread anyway, it's not good for them. You prefer nibbling small vegetables, corn maybe, would you like corn? See more grot spots. Oh, that's unusual. What kind of bird's that? A wading bird. That's grungy, doesn't it? Seems very Victorian, this, doesn't it? Has it been here? Oops, bloody on fire. Been here since Victorian times. Just put a scratch on my array. So you can walk around the perimeter. Quite read that. Nice, isn't it? But could do with raking all that gunk off. And you see from here, I wonder. I don't want me to go down to that Spitfire again. Could do if you want. Only a little bit further on. Oh, these are the beach shots. I wonder where they were. They're very expensive and exclusive. Oh, can you go around that way? Oh, where's this lead? Oh yeah, over the bridge. Around the other side on these slippy inset pebbles. See, if the kids didn't trip up, bring your kids for a little tootle around the circular routes. That little crisp bag of something floating about. They're implanted with nice flowers at one time. So the tortoise, the turtle must be. You see. saw it's in the koi carp, turtle and wading birds. There's a turtle there. I thought I was seeing things. Go around the corner. There's a turtle. It's only about that big though. I should have brought some turtle food, whatever they eat. And here we are again. I'll have a look at that scratch when I park up the bike meets. The ratty rattle. I wonder if it's lit up at night. Well, maybe not with coloured bulbs. Oh, it's toddled off. That reed moved then, so must be hanging around this area, but oh, that gun, gee. Oh, it's there, look at that. You see. I don't like it in here, it's horrible. All my scales are coming off. It's all gungy. When my dad had a fish tank, he had a sucker fish that cleaned everything, and that's all the crap. Right, Spitfire down at Fairhaven, or just before it. I did spot that turtle, had it run away. Oh, I'm not engaged with this. I also heard a click. Not engaged on the little slot. Twirl. Now then, where's the Spitfire? And where's George's house? As I said yesterday, one with the veranda. That's the one. Blue plaque, number 199. That's it. Still only a bit past 5, unless this bloody clock stopped again. Jess, what are you doing? Oh, looking at the charges. And no wardens about, is there? Jobs with gits that suddenly run over and book you. As I said before, you should be able to put money in and press a button to make the propeller turn, not too fast, just slowly. And another button where you put £2 in to make the machine guns fire. And you could reproduce the sound by having a rotating thing on a sound box and make it like a loud click. You know, kids will like it, wouldn't they? It's a little Manning. It's a complete replica, but it's very nice, isn't it? Actual size replica. Oh, they're guns at the front. Oh, big ones, yeah. Wasn't there 4 cannons? I don't think they were very big, actually. They only used small rounds, they weren't half-inch calibre or anything. 50 cal. Sergeant Allen Lever riding, it says. Oh my god, look at all these wild birds that want feeding. Oh, that's him, Sergeant Allen Lever Ridings. All brave lads, weren't they? Put a couple of quid in. And the bomb. I've filmed you before with a read through of all the info. Yeah, it's right. It stopped the other day. I'm going to put a battery in, but I just jiggle everything around and it's alright. That's a seafront there, isn't it? So have a look. Let's have a look at the sea. How far does the sea come up, I wonder? And like I said, they used to have sand yacht racing here, but they stopped it when someone had a foot chopped off with a speeding sand yacht. It coming in or going out. I could go down to the ice cream thingy, couldn't I? Yeah, if you can use them, I can use this. There's had a Jubilee beacon thingy. So nice here, isn't it? Careful on this dry sand. Let's get to the bike meets. There should be a few bikes there, as it's after 5, but officially it's meant to be after 6. And it normally lasts until the sun goes down. There's a pier. Slow down a bit as it's congested in this area. Banging my head on the underside of that bridge with all them sharp rocks. I still have my can of Relentless and a full bottle of Lucozade in here, and I have had a snack, so I don't really want any meal at the Seafarers. And as I've said before, we've got loads of postcards of St. Anne's back in Victorian times when this was just a big walkway in front of the shops, and them two ovals are clear on the postcards, so it's unchanged really. All these old Victorian buildings. Lord Derby. Yes. So we thought of planting gardens here and palm trees and stuff. It is very nice, but it used to just be one open walkway for shoppers back in the day. Oh good. Some bikes already here. Had a choice of a bench or a wall. Bench in the sunshine or a wall. It's disabled, that corner one. So look at these old Japanese bikes. £2,400. Royal Enfield Classic in nice metallic green. What's that? What's that? Zontis. 125. It's nicely styled, isn't it, for a 125? Brand new. Yes, charity shops are open. So rather than do a full walk around now, I'll have a look in the shops. Nice, isn't it? 50s Triumph. That's you again, the GSX. CBX and the Z900. Yes, I bought a Vampire motorcycle. Oh, blue glass. That's what I have a sort of a collection of, and I managed to break some. See, £3.75 for a little dish. Looks like I get a lot of shoes in. Like I said, I'm bidding for a pair of Kappa trainers. £60. I'll knock it off for now. Okay, just missed a BSA twin. Gleaming it was. So now that I've been here an hour and a half, it's going up for 7. So I thought I'd do a walkthrough before the battery pings out. It might be clicking. I'll change the battery and maybe go home, I don't know. Just been having a long chat with a lad who's also on YouTube, the camping biker. Lives near Chorley. He's got a Honda 500 there. I'll show you. The camping biker, can you see? said he doesn't really film walkarounds. Mr. BSA twin. I bought some blue glass from that charity shop to replace a broken fruit bowl. Just 2 candle holders and a glass dish. So don't say ashtray because it's cancer research. I said, oh no, it's a change tray, isn't it? A change tray to put loose change on. Rocket 3. Bagger style. Wow, look at that. Will it all fit in the frame? Should do. I know, that's them Hawk, innit? Hawk padded pocket seats, but they're comfy. Imagine missing that BSA. How annoying. I might have filmed it here before though. So these are all modern, aren't they? Apart from a nice filler set. They're still here. Boom tracks have gone out of business, haven't they? There's a thing on Facebook about it. A foreign owned though, didn't it used to be in Bolton or something, and then the Germans or Hungarians took it over or something like that. No classic bikes, is there? Mr. BSA. Why's you left? Chrome Edition Interceptor. Wonder why they all closed. And again, if someone was saying, you know Mandy I was telling, saying bikers never spend anything, they buy a brew and that's it. That's why the bike meets don't really catch on at certain cafes, because they sit there nursing a brew rather than spend lots of money. You can't generalise, can you? Should I stay another hour? I think I will. There's a shop across the road, Lilies are pink, so once you get that on camera. Near the Chinese. No, more classic bikes. So look at that tyre. Nice big lumps, them, aren't they? XJ 900. I love them huge indicators, marvellous, aren't they? They should be as big as possible. Filming into the sun. That's no good, is it? So Italian Prezzo restaurant shut down. Now it says the office. So it's a bar. Also not open. Where's that bloody crossing? Let's go there, don't we? Where is it? Lily the Pink. Yeah, I talked to Mark McCartney on Twitter, although he's not speaking. Must have been something I said. He doesn't understand that I'm full of wit. And because he did that song in that group, the Scaffold, in the 60s. Well, drink a drink a drink to Lily the Pink. And it got to #1. He's always on about it. 1968. Sit with me hornets. I wanted to get it at full capacity because I told Sarah Crabtree that 200 bikes get here, but I suppose that's right, isn't it? There must be 100 there, and if they're all swapping about every few minutes and leaving and then some coming and going, then there will be 200 bikes, maybe more, on a sunny evening like this. See, a little under 175. Well, they're both 175s. Ideal commuter. What size is Humphrey? Ian's bike. Lovely little things, aren't they? Yeah, let's get him in the frame. Would they be able to do motorway speed though, because that's what I want. Where are you going now? Where are you going? Is my hornet still there? Yeah, I think I got the best pieces. They look nice though, with little candles in. You get some little miniature Yankee candles, £1 each, and about 2-inch high, little fat ones. So they just sit in there. I'm not meant to be doing any more scented candles though after that near miss when I could have burnt the house down at Christmas when I were pissed. Oh, I missed that. Thank you. It's an aerial, isn't it? Oh, it's a twin. It says twin. Aerial twin, that's nice. Look at that. Beautiful. Who cares about that BSC I've missed? What size is that? Must be a 500. Does he know he's left his glasses there? He must do. Oh, 2-inch 1. I prefer 2-inch 2. Alright, joins there, doesn't it? Lovely that, isn't it? Vax 376. It's a noddy bike. Is it ex-police? Where's that lad gone? I said I'd show him my Hornets. Oops. There's going to be a bench there, isn't there? These screw up floor. I always like fishtails. Should I get one for the YBI custom? Get little screw-on ones. Not sure why I have the law stands though. No what to say. Do with a piddle actually. You can use their bogs. If you buy something you can use the bogs. All these details were on my old postcards from 100 odd years ago. There was a different building on this corner. Something happened to it, so that bank, it's a relatively new build in the 20s or 30s. Consider a joint, can't you? Should I head for home? Starting to feel a bit tired. I've got some beers in the fridge. Hey up, Albert. I've got a bit of indigestion as well. So, Mr. BSA, that's in a nice aerial. As the sun's behind me, I think I will go on the air road, why not? And I'll go into the carvery. Toby Carvery. I was wondering if it's a bit early to go, but like I said, I've been awake now for 12 hours, no point getting knackered, and those drinks haven't really picked me up, woke me up. High energy drinks, my ass. So I'll get home, take about an hour on this road. I was going to stop and change the battery, but why bother? Let's have a model of ET in that basket. I know what that's made of. White marble. With that classic bike, should I go back? No. I'll go back in July probably. I could go on the train and relax a bit and have a couple of beers. Like I said, I was going to do that today, but I didn't. What a difference a day makes. All them cars gone. Another classic bike at the back. Doesn't matter, does it? I've seen lots of classic bikes over the years. I like it when they start up though, you know, that thump. The Japanese can't reproduce that thump, or the Indians, can they? What's all this? What's all this? This is a concert venue. I mean, artists appear here, don't they? That's why they fence it up. We were singing here before, I forgot. I think there'd be a sign up if that is a concert venue with a stage and loads of seats. It might be Paul McCartney. Ooh, I've decided to do a special concert for my 80th birthday. I realised I shouldn't have gone to America. Yeah, I did a bloody month in America and bugger all in England. He's from Liverpool, isn't he? Not bloody Las Vegas. Well, this is that road that cuts a bit of built up traffic and a few junctions out the country road. This is where I used to test ride the bikes I got from Fastline, or a couple of them at least. Goes past the brewery and there's normally a lovely smell of hops if the doors were open. and if they're not on strike. It's normally a quiet road as well, so if you're busting for a pee, you can stop and have a whittle behind a tree. I think I should be okay till I get home. Yeah, I once had a test ride on a little 250 Yamaha Scrambler. And I thought about getting for work, you know. It had a funny name. Siru, I think it was called, something brew. And it was right heap of junk and you wanted 1,500 for it. I said no. Even the foot pegs were so bent they were sloping downwards. I said no, not for me. It's only to commute to work. I said, well, you have to be comfortable, not your bloody feet sliding off the pegs. Oh, we can soon sort it. I said, no. It's too chatty for 1,500 quid. Well, I didn't stay till 8 o'clock. Maybe I should, just to film more bikes, but when you get to the stage of staying to film more stuff just to make a video more interesting, you're sort of losing the point, aren't you? Witness appeal. Must have been a crash on here. See gravel left by bloody farm vehicles on a bend. Crossroads coming up, where that pub is. That rusty sign. Yeah, Budweiser, American beer, yet they make it here. Can't smell any hops. Not right, that is it, when they brew foreign beers in the UK, they spoilt Castlemaine 4X. Remember that? From the 80s, when it first came out, it was delicious. Because it was a proper Australian stuff, and then it went like piss. Because it was brewed in the UK, and you obviously don't know how to stick to the original recipe. I've got some Carlsberg in the fridge at all. I don't know if that's the proper stuff, or is it brewed in the UK? It's to avoid all the charges, isn't it? Yes, give way sign here. You see, give way. Oh, unreal. Nice views on the left here. Not lovely.